Hi, Marbs here, and today we have the Assassin's Creed Collector's Edition for Xbox. Now, I gotta thank channel patron Tigger, who drove this over on a rainy Sunday so that we could have a look at it, and I could show you these Collector's Editions. Now, I gotta tell you, we're seeing a lot less of these Collector's Editions, and that's something that just makes me sad inside, because I do like them, and I think they're really unique. So let's dig in and take a look at the Assassin's Creed Collector's Edition for Assassin's Creed Shadows. Now, first off, we get the physical copy of the game. Now, I can't stress how important that is. This physical copy of the game is marked not for resale, just for you collectors out there, so it is something to know if you ever come across one of these that it came from one of these collector's editions. In addition, what we get to put our discs in, that's right, this beautiful Assassin's Creed Steelbook with Yasuke and Naoe on the package, and this beautiful red that is metallic, and it looks very good. Now, when I open the package here and I open the case, you can see it's got dual spindles and it looks very nice. It also has room for all your digital content. Ubisoft says that this particular collector's edition, one of the big advantages of it is that they've been able to mold the physical and the digital, so you do get a lot of extra digital content as part of this. Now, the next thing we've got here, these are two really nice lithos, one of Naoe and one of Yasuke, and they look really tight. I like these very much. Now, the next thing is the art book. Now, you guys know I love these art books. I love to see what the designers were really thinking while they were making the game, and some of the concepts and ideas that are in the book. And I really think it's kind of cool to just get a feel for what they're thinking, because it also too sometimes helps with the game. Now, the next thing we have here is the map. Now, I gotta tell you, I like maps. I always think that maps are really helpful, and they're great at helping you know where you're going. Now, the interesting thing about this particular map is it has sort of a parchment type feel, and it's very high quality, which I think is really cool. Now, in addition to that, we have the, I guess I would call it medallion. And, you know, we have a really nice holder here so that you can prop it up on the holder, and then you can, you know, leave it, you know, on your desk or wherever you might want it, so that you can have your Assassin's Creed thing. Now, I really think that looks really dope. You know, it makes this really special, you know, with the very nice detail in the metal. I really dig this. Now, the next thing we have is the wall scroll. Now, the wall scroll is pretty cool. Gotta be honest with you. Has wood at the top and the bottom, and it does have a hanger, so you are able to hang this, and it looks really great. I thought it was really kind of cool. And, you know, as long as it's a nice cloth, it's done well, and, you know, when you've got one that is done so well, that's really great. I think the printing's good and the quality's good, so that is a win there for Ubisoft. So that's kind of an idea of the extras. But guess what? This here, my friends, is the star of the show. This is the, look at this. This is the Ubisoft Collector's Edition statue of Naoe and Yasuke, as you see here. And this is really great. And I really gotta tell you, the detail here is just outrageous. You know, I gotta say, when I found out how much this collector's edition was, I was really surprised. And you know, I've been let down by some collector's editions lately, but this certainly would not be one of them. It's got such great detail and such a great look, and it is different than a lot of them because of having the two protagonists on the statue rather than just the single. So I do think that that's kind of interesting in itself. But I gotta tell you, we don't see many of these anymore, and I am so thrilled to be able to have this look at the Assassin's Creed Shadow for Xbox. My name is Barbs. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye now. Hi, Marbs here, and today we have the Assassin's Creed Collector's Edition. Thanks to our awesome channel patron Tigger, who didn't have anything better to do than bring this over for me to look at on a Sunday. Nosuke and...
Yasuke. Naoe and Yasuke.
Okay, hold on a minute.
Naoe and Yasuke.
Shh. Cut. These beautiful lithographs are of Naoe and Yasuke.
No!